A reading from the book of Job. Job said, pity me, O you my friends, for the hand of God has struck me. Why do you hound me as though you were divine and insatiably prey upon me? Oh, would that my words were written down, would that they were inscribed in a record, that with an iron chisel and with lead they were cut in the rock forever. But as for me, I know that my vindicator lives, and that he will last stand forth upon the dust, whom I myself shall see. My own eyes, not others, shall behold him, and from my flesh I shall see God. My inmost being is consumed with longing. The word of the Lord. I believe that I shall see the good things of the Lord in the land of the living. Hear, O Lord, the sound of my call. Have pity on me and answer me. Of you my heart speaks, you my glance seeks. Your presence, O Lord, I seek. Hide not your face from me. Do not in anger repel your servant. You are my helper. Cast me not off. I believe that I shall see the bounty of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord with courage. Be stout-hearted and wait for the Lord.
The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Jesus appointed 72 other disciples, who he sent ahead of him in pairs to every town and place he intended to visit. He said to them, "The harvest is abundant, but the laborers are few. So ask the master of the harvest to send out laborers for his harvest. Go on your way. Behold, I am sending you like lambs among wolves. Carry no money bag, no sack, no sandals, and greet no one along the way. Into whatever house you enter, first say, 'Peace to this household.' If a peaceful person lives there, your peace will rest on him. But if not, it will return to you. Stay in the same house and eat and drink what is offered to you, for the laborer deserves his payment. Do not move about from one house to another. Whatever town you enter and they welcome you, eat what is set before you. Cure the sick in it and say to them, 'The kingdom of God is at hand for you.' Whatever town you enter and they do not receive you, go out into the streets and say, 'The dust of your town that clings to our feet, even that we shake off against you.' You know this. The kingdom of God is at hand. I tell you, it will be more tolerable for Sodom on that day than for that town." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
I was really struck at the beginning of this gospel passage by these words. Jesus appointed 72 other disciples whom he sent ahead of him to every town and place he intended to visit. He's sending them out before he gets there. What does that sound like? John the Baptist, prepare the way of the Lord. He's sending them out like John the Baptist, all of them. Go out and prepare the soil. Prepare it for me, because I'm coming to those people. But your job is to go to prepare them for it, just like John the Baptist. We're the 72 today. We're not quite 72 in the church right now, but we're getting there. But we're the 72 today. We're the ones that have been sent out to prepare the soil, to prepare the ground, to plant the seed so that God, Jesus, can come to them, water that seed, and close the deal, so to speak. We're the ones that are preparing the people to receive the Lord. You know, we don't have the pressure of having to make it all happen. Our commission is to go out and prepare them. How do we do that? Many billions different ways, but just by the way you treat somebody, first of all. You treat somebody with kindness, even though they may not be kind to you. Treat them with compassion and understanding, even though they may not do that for you. It's about turning that other cheek thing, you know? This is the Christian walk. It's about being forgiving of somebody who hurts you. And tell them, we forgive you. I forgive you. Let's start over. These are Christian acts that Jesus did, that we're called to do. And when we do those things, and more, like saying to somebody, you know what, I will pray for you. And then you do pray for them. Or I will write your name in our book of hope. Or I will call to put your loved one on our prayer chain, to do acts of kindness to people, the little way, those little things of Saint Therese of Lisieux. So those are the things that are preparing the ground for Jesus kind of to swoop in when he's ready, because maybe their heart's a little bit more open right now. You know, God will never force himself on us. So he depends on us to help somebody to have an open heart, at least that. A little bit, little tiny little open heart, he could swoop in there. But without that, I don't know, God could do anything, but he depends on us, clearly, as he did those 72, as he does to us. So today, we need to really remember that we are disciples. We are disciples in the world. We are the ones are to be preparing the way for the Lord to come into other people's lives. It could even be Christians, you know, Christians in name, you know, that we might even live with, or, you know, could be, who knows. But God, if we're open to this, like John the Baptist was, like these 72, God will bring the people, and he will depend on us to prepare the way to plant the seed.